and thank you for joining us for this week's MacDesk Floor Report. I'm Rebecca Darst from the NYSE Market Access Center, coming to you this Thursday, December 13th, as we do each week from the trading floor here at 11 Wall. We're down about 55 points in the Dow. That's about 8 S&P points after hugging the flat line for much of the morning. We had a couple of negative catalysts around the noon hour that provided some negative momentum to a market sort of looking for some directional cue. This even after yesterday's Fed announcement. The first will come as no surprise. Traders heading into the end of the year have been mostly cynical in response to any kind of comment out of the Beltway regarding the fiscal cliff. A press conference at the top of the noon hour by Speaker of the House John Boehner had the speaker calling President Obama's budget proposal anything but balanced, not serious about spending cuts as opposed to tax hikes, plenty of sound bites for the bears to feast upon. Again, market participants down here are very weary of the entrenched partisanship. Later over the noon hour, we had news out of Standard & Poor's, the rating agency cutting its long-term outlook on UK sovereign debt. While Britain will hold on to its AAA rating for now, the agency's negative outlook means that within the next couple of years, there's a plausible possibility of a ratings cut. Taking a look at the intraday chart for cable, that's the dollar-sterling currency cross, we saw an immediate spike to session highs around 62 cents as that news was hitting the wires, and continued erosion to session lows for the S&P. Reviewing other data points out earlier this morning, weekly jobless claims came in at 343,000 new claims for last week. That was well below consensus and a fresh 9-week low, while continuing claims fell just a smidge from 3.2 million to 3.19 million. Retail sales data for the month of November from the National Retail Federation showed a tiny increase of 0.3 percentage point, which was a little worse than the average among leading analysts, so we split the difference on the data front there. Analysts we follow here on the MacDesk say the numbers on retail sales paint a limp picture for Q4 annualized spending growth compared to Q3. Rounding up the action from global markets overnight, Japan was the lone gainer out of the Asia-Pacific space, led by strength in consumer electronics exporters. European markets traded modestly lower, even after Eurozone finance ministers passed the next tranche of Greek aid. 49 billion euros spread out over 4 installments through next March, coming to Greece. There was little in the way of data from the Eurozone overnight, although CPI data out of Spain and Italy showed month-over-month declines. Not a surprise out of Italy, somewhat more so from Spain. So that's where we are as of the Thursday afternoon deadline. Watch that VIX. We're up nearly 3% on the session, and that puts the volatility index at 1640. For more market insights, be sure to check your inbox for the midday. For now, that's it for me, Rebecca Darst, for the MacDesk Floor Report.